evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. A Jamaican-born Christian couple died in a fire at their house in TEANECK, New Jersey, in the United States on Thursday. The deceased have been identified as 32-year-old Delton Brown and 29-year-old Amaya Brown, both of TEANECK in New Jersey. The couple had been married since December 2016. Amaya Brown was a case manager at Care Plus, New Jersey, and an adjunct professor at Bergen Community College. Delton Brown was a checking department representative for Columbia Bank. Investigators indicated that the fire started on the second floor of the house sometime after 3 a.m. on Thursday. Responders to the blaze said it appeared that the couple was trapped in their attic apartment on the third floor. They were reportedly found unresponsive and, I quote, did not survive, end of quote. They had no children of their own but were described as being integral members of the West Side Worship Center. The cause of the fire is still unknown. Cuba said Thursday its two-shot Soberana 2 vaccine, delivered with a booster called Soberana Plus, had proven 91.2% effective in the late-stage clinical trials against the coronavirus, following similar news about its Abdala vaccine. The announcement came from state-run biopharmaceutical corporation BioCuba Pharma, which oversees the Finlay Institute, the maker of the Soberana 2, and the Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, the producer of Abdala. Last month, Abdala was found to have a 92.28% efficacy. While the Cuban efficacy claims have not been peer-reviewed, the results, if accurate, could catapult the U.S. boycotted Caribbean island nation into the select group of the United States, Germany, and Russia that produce vaccines with efficacy of more than 90%: Novavax, Pfizer-BioNTech, Moderna, and Sputnik V. Cuba's biotech sector has a long history of vaccine development, producing 80% of vaccines used in the country and exporting some of them. Communist-run Cuba is the first country in Latin America and the Caribbean to successfully develop a coronavirus vaccine. About 1.5 million of the country's 11.2 million residents have been fully vaccinated to date. Haitian authorities on Thursday escalated their hunt for what one official called the intellectual authors behind the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse, saying that they detained several suspects, including 2 U.S. citizens, as they tried to keep the capital from descending into vigilante justice. Firefights between alleged suspects and police continued Thursday, not far from the Parallel 5 neighborhood in the hills above Port-au-Prince, where Moïse was killed and his wife Martine was seriously wounded early Wednesday. The assassination of the 53-year-old president has deepened the spiraling political crisis in the impoverished Caribbean nation. 2 U.S. citizens of Haitian descent identified as James Solange, 35, and Joseph Vincent, 55, are among those arrested, according to Matthias Pierre, Haiti's Minister of Elections and Inter-Party Relations. At least 3 suspects had been killed, authorities said, while 17 had been detained and 8 others remained on the run. Other than the Haitian Americans, officials said that all other suspects were believed to be Colombian nationals. Moïse was killed at his home early Wednesday by gunmen whose motivation remains unclear. First Lady Martine Moïse was wounded in the attack. Defense Minister Diego Milano said that the Interpol had formally requested information about 6 people allegedly responsible for the act, 2 of whom had died. The head of Colombia's National Police, Jorge Luis Vargas, said that relevant information will be sent to Port-au-Prince in aid of the investigation. That was all for tonight's regional news. Thank you for joining.